Today's project is so exciting. We're going to take this area right behind me and completely transform it. I like this area, but it doesn't speak to me when I walk through the room. I want a statement piece. So together, we're going to recreate this mirror wall that is going to blow your guests away. You'll love it. Buckle your seatbelt. Step 1 is a trip to your favorite hardware store. Mine just happens to be Home Depot. Next up is to collect all the items we need. First on that list is plywood. Plywood is so important because plywood is going to be the foundation of our mirror. It's going to be what holds the mirror together so it doesn't bend or buckle. I will put a complete list of items needed in the description box. The size of your plywood completely depends on the size of your mirror, so you got some thinking to do. For me, I wanted my mirror to be 6 feet tall by 8 foot wide. I wanted a showstopper, so I wanted my mirror pretty large. The measurements for the plywood in the video are 2 feet by 4 feet tall. I got a total of 6 pieces cut from Home Depot. This will yield me a mirror the size of 6 feet by 8 feet tall. We're almost ready to get started. We need to find a good working space, a space that will allow us to keep our mirror flat. Now it's time to build your base. I'm going to start building the base by putting the 3 pieces of plywood together. I'll be doing this by placing a 6-foot piece of wood across the top of the plywood. I will then screw my wood screws directly into the plywood. Once that's done, I'm going to add my 4th piece of plywood. I'm then going to take an 8-foot piece of wood and connect it to the side as we build the bottom part of our base. Once we finish adding all 6 pieces of our plywood and the frame around the base, it should look just like this. Now we need to secure the inside of the frame. We do this by cutting wood that will fit the width of the frame and nailing it directly into the plywood. This is a very important step that will secure your base. We got the outside frame here, and then on the inside we have 1, 2, and then these are the long ways. We got a flat piece that connects. This flat piece connects the 2 sides together. And then we have 1, 2 more, and then the outside frame. So this is really what our frame looks like. Once you've flipped over the base, it should look just like this. This is the side we're going to apply our mirror to. Make sure your screws are screwed in completely. I'll have to go back in a few spots and screw them down a little bit more. Step 4, we have to add our mirrors. The mirrors break very easily, so please be careful. I chose to use door mirrors because I thought they were the cheapest option. I got these for $5 each. That's an excellent buy. Notice how the mirrors bend. Be careful to keep them straight at all times. Because this mirror is broken, we're going to throw it in the trash. But go ahead and take all of your mirrors out of the box and lay them flat. After all your mirrors are laid out, it should look just like this. Notice I have a white mirror. That's because I broke one and I had to go back to the store to get another one. Well, they didn't have any more black ones, so I had to get white. That's why you always want to get an extra mirror or 2 just in case one breaks. I decided to place the base and the mirror on the floor. It's so much easier to work with, and it also will make sure that the base and the mirror stay flat at all times. Alright y'all, I got a confession. This is where I messed up. Didn't take the frames off the mirror, and I really should have. I strongly recommend you don't skip this step. If you take the frame off the mirror, it will fit so much easier. Again, this is a step you don't want to skip. To get the frame off the mirror, it's pretty simple. Just flip the frame on the back side, take a hair dryer, place it at the corner or one of the tips of the mirror, apply the hair dryer so the heat is directly applied, and it will begin to melt the glue. Once the glue starts to melt, you can simply peel back the frame. Should come off pretty easily. Once that's done, you're ready to secure your mirrors to your base. You're going to do this by applying wood glue. Apply a generous amount of wood glue to the back of each mirror and place down on your frame. Step 5 is to paint the wood for panels on your mirror. Step 6 is to decide on what pattern and start cutting your wood. I wanted something a little different, so I created a staggered pattern, but feel free to use any pattern you want. Keep in mind that the lines on your mirror have to be covered up, so whatever pattern you choose, make sure it aligns with the lines that are already there, and it covers the lines from the mirror completely. Once you decide on a pattern, you can go ahead and start cutting your wood. I used a miter saw and it gave me the clean, fresh cut I was looking for. Once you get your cuts done and they fit perfectly, you can glue them down on your mirror. If you accidentally get glue on your mirror, try to remove it quickly. You can use adhesive remover or nail polish with acetone to get the glue off. Step 7 is to add caulk to any troubled areas. If you have any areas on your mirror where the wood didn't fit perfectly and you have a small gap, you can add a little bit of caulk and then paint over it. The mirror is really coming together and we are at the home stretch, y'all. Finally, step 8. This is where we're going to add a piece of wood to the sides of our mirror. This will help cover up where the wood and the mirror meet, giving you a clean and fresh look. I'm excited. This piece right here was everything. God is faithful. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. This mirror has now transformed my dining room. It is a conversation piece. When you walk through the door, you cannot miss it. It is so worth it, y'all. It is so worth it. So listen, we're all about transforming environments here. We're all about changing your space, making it something that you absolutely love. There's no reason why every room couldn't bring a smile to your face. It's decorating time, y'all. Don't skip any steps. So important. One step I skipped was I didn't take the frames off of the mirrors. So I have a small gap in between where the frame of the mirror was. So if you take the frame off of the mirror before you glue the mirror down, then your wood that you put over it will fit flush and it will be beautiful and flawless. You can do it. I am excited for you. So listen, challenging you to try it. If you do try it, I would love to see pictures. So go ahead and post pictures. If you have any questions about anything I did or what I used, I'll try to put as much in the description box as possible. But if you have any questions, hit me up. My information will be at the bottom of the link. And so, yeah, let me know. I'll also put my website on there. So if you have any questions, listen, there's no excuse not to try this. I'm here for you and I will support you. You can do it. We got this. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. Like, subscribe, set your notifications. You don't want to miss any of this. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in to Redesigning Your Life with Teresa Twigs. I'm excited about what's next. I'm excited about what God has in store. And I'm excited about you transforming your environments. God bless you.